As
I
foolish
just
as
happened to see it.
always,
That was
I
on you.
see.
Ugh! Freaking rabbit! What are you doing here?
What a silly question. Why should I tell you why I do it? Must I always tell you my whereabouts now?
No, of course not. But
Also funny, the English actress that plays Rachel is the original English voice of Rena Ryugu from Higurashi. So there's your other Higurashi reference.
I mean, she's also Rin Tosaka in Fate Stay Night on Unlimited Blade Works. I only still watch the first half of that.
And
I have a best friend of mine that's obsessed with Fate Stay Night. So.
And I forgot her name, but she was also the healer in Apex Legends.
Mela Lee, or Mela Lee. She is such a sweetheart. I attempted to. I'd love if I could interview her so badly, because she's such.
She's
I mean, I love her. She got me actually first in. She did a free voice acting workshop, not workshop, but she just gave a call, and to advertise for a course she did. And she was the first person to introduce me to the more about voice acting as connecting with your inner child. But which I then would learn later from Richard Horvitz, the idea of voice acting as playing pretend, which was a sort of an extension of what Mela was talking about. Yeah, I think originally Mela was from the UK, so we originally I don't know if it was exactly her voice, but it was her accent at the time, or she was working with her, and then now she has to she obviously brought back for Chrono Phantasma and Cross Tag Battle. I don't she has to put it on now because she has an American accent now. So, but at the time that was her accent, because you don't see UK accents that often in dubs. It's in American dubs. I mean, for the rightful
really
reason.
That's why that's why when you watch the original Hellsing series, or you watch Hellsing Ultimate, when you hear the character Sarah's Victoria or Integra Hellsing, British sounding ladies, and then you have Father Alexander Anderson, just straight up Scotsman from a straight up Scottish accent, and I'm like, oh, I love it so much. Yeah, no, Rachel. I will admit, there was, when I was younger, I was into her. But now I don't know if she's. I mean, I still think she's my type, but I don't know if I'd say she's best girl. I think Firefly from Honkai Star Rail is now my best girl, but I think partially when I played Blazblue Cross Tag Battle, when I saw Batista as a character, I was like, oh, she's cute. And then I guess Batista being cute maybe made Rachel less cute. But she's still as a character. It doesn't really. Rachel as a character is just. I love her confidence. I love her confidence. She's got so much. She has. She's very sophisticated. She's a very prim and proper lady.
Very prim and proper. Yes. But as you see here, she. Well, actually, no. I think I don't think she does. I mean, all of her humor is very, very deadpan. Is the source of Rachel's humor is more dead. She doesn't goof off ever. She keeps her persona.
She's just very, very dry.
Yes. I remember I put it in my Rachel video that the scene in which she's talking to Jin. I think it's in Continuation where she's saying, "You're a baby and where's your milk?"
I suppose you brought this upon yourself, didn't you?
What did you say?
Why, because you're weak, of course. Physically, mentally, in every way a man can be weak, you are. In fact, man is too generous. You are more akin to an infant, helpless.
Me? An infant?
Yes, I feel that fits well. Why, without Ragna's apron strings to grasp onto, I doubt you could even stand. Do I smell milk? I believe I do.
Do I see milk? Do I see milk? Like that, she has some of the best roasts in the whole series. She just roasts
Would you like your chicken nuggies and your chocolate milk?
Would you like your chicken nuggies, Jin? Would you like your chicken nuggies?
Oh man, I will. Jin. I remember one of my favorite
David, because I got to meet Patrick Seitz, Laura Landa, and David Vincent one time, and I will never forget the encounter I had with David Vincent. It was hilarious.
Patrick
This
Seitz.
was
Yeah, please tell me. Please tell us.
like Patrick Seitz, I saw him one time in New Hampshire, another anime con. This was, I think, 2012. No, it wasn't 2012. I think it was 2015, 16, something like that. Very, very big warm-hearted teddy bear. Very nice guy.
He seems like exactly. I mean,
and
and he's a great director. He also, I mean, he directs as well. So that's good. I think
Oh,
he's
yeah.
also a writer. He's just a brilliant
But
guy.
he's just he's a great guy. And you know, the idea was me and my girlfriend at the time, who is now my wife. We were gonna go to this convention, and she couldn't make it, but she wanted to do something because, you know, 3 Blazblue actors in one spot, that's crazy, and she's gonna miss out on it. So she made little amigurumi knitted dolls. She made a little Ragna, very little angry Ragna for Patrick Seitz, a little Jin for David Vincent, little Laura Landa with Lao Chu, Lychee. So, you know, there you go. So I brought I think it was Chrono Phantasma. I got the special edition box, so I brought that. So they signed it, and then I spun it around. I opened it up, and then I gave them their little amigurumi dolls. And I remember leading up to that. They all love them, by the way. But I remember leading up to that convention, David Vincent, you know, I think he was new to Twitter at the time. He was just saying, like, hey, follow me on Twitter. Do this, do that. Follow me on Twitter. Hey, you should follow me on Twitter. And I'm like, you know, I respect the hustle, but like, oh, wow, you're really pumping that Twitter out. So I meet him in person, and I'm like, oh, you know, Jin's awesome. Thank you so much for autographing my box. He's like, oh, hey, did you make these? I'm like, oh, no, that's my girlfriend. She wanted to make it for you. So he's like, oh, well, hey, tell you what. He gets a business card. And I was like, oh, no, is he going to do it? And he goes, you tell her, if she's on Twitter, I have a Twitter, so she should follow me. And I'm kind of trying not to stop. I'm trying not to laugh because, you know, every time I saw David Vincent on Twitter, he was like, hey, follow me on Twitter. So I was like, oh no, he's telling me to follow him on Twitter in person. So I told my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife, that, and she was dying laughing, and we still crack up about it nowadays. But you know, I'm sorry, David Vincent, but that was just a really funny story.
David Vincent. I mean, again, everyone did such a good job in this dub. In these, and that's why I was like so down that Central
And then it's crazy if you. They did not get the dub. But you know what's also crazy?
That's why
Castlevania,
at least we got cross tag battle. We at least got to finish it off with cross tag battle. So at least they had that. But
at
the
least
story
we
for
have
that
that.
was, we have that, but I also don't think the direction was as good for cross tag battle.
But I will tell you this: if you still want your Ragna, unofficial Ragna with Jin fix, if you're a Castlevania fan, definitely play the redub of Dracula Chronicles X or Castlevania Rondo of Blood. You'll hear David Vincent as Richter Belmont, and you'll hear Patrick Seitz as Count Dracula. So it's like a reverse situation where Richter's the normal one and Dracula is the crazy one. Therefore, Ragna being the crazy one and Jin being the serious one. So
wait,
it's,
is it an official redub or is it a fan redub? Official.
Oh no, it's an official redub. They actually, you know, they got Yuri Lowenthal as Alucard in Symphony of the Night, and then David Vincent's Richter Belmont and Patrick Seitz as Count Dracula.
When was this dub? When did the dub happen?
Dracula Chronicles X was a PSP game. That was like, jeez, mid or late 2000s, and then they ported and redubbed the original Castlevania Rondo of Blood from the PC Engine for PS4, and that came bundled with Symphony of the Night. That had a redub as well.
Oh, okay. So I can get that. I can get that on PS4. Okay.
Yeah, you can get it. Yeah, you can get it on PS4.
Okay, good. So that means I can get it on my PS5. That's good. So the other one seems like we will go to emulation. We'll go to emulation for that. Actually, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I've never played a Castlevania game. I've never been into Metroidvania type. So cool, I know, but like, yeah, just to hear Patrick Seitz and David Vincent again.
What you do is, if you're not a Metroidvania person, at least do Castlevania 1, Super Castlevania 4. That's my favorite. That's the best one. Some people would say Symphony of the Night, but I really love Super Castlevania 4. But then Castlevania Rondo of Blood's also good because it's that classic side-scrolling action that we haven't gotten in Castlevania ever since Symphony of the Night came out. Because once that hit it big, everyone was all about having the adventure just in Dracula's castle and just do it just like Metroid.
Wait, so Rondo of Blood is side-scrolling?
Yeah, it's Rondo of Blood's a side-scroller.
Okay, if it's side, okay, I could do Rondo of Blood. Do Rondo of Blood. All right. But I do love me some good Castlevania music, and I think the remixes for Smash Ultimate were slapped so hard. I'd say actually Cross Your Heart from the first level Haunted Castle. That remix is, I think, my favorite remix. That I probably at least before the DLC came out. I remember that was like the one I'd say that was like that was just they made it super epic.
Definitely listen to the Bloody Tears remix in Castlevania Chronicles X, because that is the best version of Bloody Tears I've ever heard. It's so good.
Because the Symphony of Night versions were actually maybe which one?
Symphony of Night had a good soundtrack, but Dracula Chronicles X on the PSP like that, they completely redid the soundtrack from the original Rondo of Blood with remixes. Vampire Killer's great.
What your opinion on the? I remember as a kid, I listened to like the Castlevania fighting game. I know the game itself sucked, but the music was nice. Good
the music, I'm not gonna play that game because that's not Castlevania. But the music is pretty good. Like they had a good version of Bloody Tears and Vampire Killer. I will admit that.
They did, yeah. You know, I haven't played it. Obviously, I haven't played a Castlevania game, but all right, let's continue.
Slow creature. No, creature is too kind. Something even lower than that. Barely even a form of life.
She talks like this is just her talking as she always talks, and it really is like something. Like yeah, you just barely like what is. I guess we should continue before we talk. Like we dissect like what is the source of this comedy? Because like that's what we were supposed to be doing.
What the hell, Rabbit?
You see, you bark back so quickly. They say the weaker the dog, the more it will bark. But even that could not account for the noise you make. Wouldn't you agree?
What the hell? Although, you seem to be in rare form today.
And? Who is she?
Huh? What do you mean, who's...
Oh. Rachel hasn't... Wait, no. I mean, obviously she's met, but she hasn't... I guess she hasn't met them as the Trinity yet.
Yeah, I don't think she's too familiar.
Yeah, I mean, she's obviously going to by Chronophantasma. By Chronophantasma, you get the whole 6 Heroes arc. So she... But yeah, I guess she hasn't met them yet.
Platinum. I mean, now she's...
It's Luna. Oh, I see. Then you are a
Oh, P-word. Someone's gonna get demonetized.
I think I've already used the F-bomb, so I guess we're just not gonna get monetized here.
You just bleep it out in post. It's fine.
The word has been shown. The word has been.
It's fine. Just put like a little blur on it. It's fine.
Or we can just cut it out.
It's fine.
All right.
Don't want to anger the YouTube gods.
I'm fine if this isn't monetized though. If I don't really care. But
it's all good. I was just making a joke.
Yeah.
Whoa! Where the hell did that come from?
Because Rachel wants to find every way to break down Ragna. Because she is the ultimate Okay, do you or do you not ship Ragna and Rachel? Do you ship them?
I don't really ship Ragna with anybody. He's just a guy that just wants to be left alone.
Yeah, but the ending scene. But I did watch the ending scene between them in Central Fiction. That was very sweet. Like it's like, yeah, I'm sorry about all yeah, you're pretty cool. I'm sorry about all the shit. It's like they're both like, when they hug, that was sweet. That was very sweet.
You know, it's like one of my best pals, Shadow Dragon. He's well known for doing the Blazin comics as well as the the blazing gag dub of the Blazblue anime that I got to be a part of, and like he wrote Ragna in that show, and even in the comics, it's just like Ragna's sick of this. He's like, why do I even have to be here? Why do I have to put up with all these freaks?
I mean, he literally does that to the point of, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna yeet myself out of existence because that's the best thing for this universe.
Because he just can't deal with it anymore.
He can't deal with it. He yeets himself. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
I'm sorry, but when I see a spade, or in this case, a oh, perhaps you don't
Damn.
know what the word means. A you see, is a man who likes... You suck!
And then Chris Hansen just comes in and he's just like,
I'm
why don't
Chris
you have a seat right over there?
Yeah. I mean...
I'm Chris Hansen with Dayline NBC, and we're doing another story about anime adults who try to have, you know, try to meet girls for sex.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
What are you
Making a
doing?
mistake. Making a mistake. I have the now you see, Mr. The Blood Itch, I have the chat logs right here, so you should probably start telling the truth.
This is why I love freaking, and this is why you will forever be a legend in my eyes. It's just like that.
Just call him like I see him. Are you jealous?
I mean, isn't Platinum also like thousands, like hundreds of years old as well? Oh wait, no. Senna and Luna, no. The Trinity is, but Senna and Luna aren't, right? So if he did try to get with her, he would be a P word. Right.
Yeah, that would be not too. That wouldn't be too good.
Yeah, I mean, if you could sever Trinity from them, but the whole point is you can't. So you could be with Trinity, but you can't be with. Yeah, but Rachel's old enough, so she's just like Rachel's literally the like. Okay, lollies are generally. Like, would you count Rachel as a lolly? Or do you think she's just small?
She kind of... Every person I've talked to, I even think they said it in this, that it's like, you know, it's lolly vampire. But it's kind of like the thing that a lot of people got really upset about when, I think her name was, what was her name? So it's like the little dragon girl from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Where it's just like, oh, this little dragon girl, she's old enough, but I'm like,
like Rachel looks like she could be like 5 foot elite, like she could be just a small person, but she also could be a child. Like I don't know if they have official heights or anything. Like I mean, at least as it looks right now, it looks like she's almost as tall as him, but probably not. Like she's towering over Senna, over Platinum. But if she does count as a lolly, she's a lolly done right. In the sense that she does not act like a child. She's literally the most mature person in this whole series. Or at least one of them.
One of them, and there's very few.
Would you say Valkenheim is on that list? Or is Valkenheim...
He's dead. Like, him, her, and Tsubaki are, like, the most normal people.
What about Jubei?
Jubei, yeah, I guess you could say Jubei, too. Because he's just, like, the, you know... It's like the good old Mr. Miyagi, so...
Yeah,
he
literally is Mr. Miyagi. He literally is Mr. Miyagi. But, yeah. But why would you put Tsubaki when she had that part where she went insane?
Well, I was talking about before she went crazy.
Right. And then after, and I guess after she stops being crazy, she's fine. I guess in Central Fiction she's fine. After she stops being crazy.
I think I haven't really went through the story of Central Fiction.
That's what I'm saying. You know why? There's no dub. There's no dub.
Yeah, at that point I'm just like, I'll play because it's because I like fighting games. So.
Yeah, I'm like, but at the end of Chrono Phantasm, at least she's back to normal. So. Yeah.
This? Oh, yes. Ragna, I have a present for you.
Huh? A present?
If you would be so kind as to close your eyes for a...
Wait a minute. Okay. If I remember correct, so I realize, so now I'm starting to get what this whole point is of the joke.
Wait, is Platinum gonna fall in love with him? I forget. Or is Platinum the one that doesn't fall in love with him?
No, Rachel's the one that doesn't.
Does Platinum fall in love with him?
Well, anybody except for Rachel goes nuts just because he wears the glasses. She's the only one that's unaffected by it, because she is hinted that she has those type of feelings for him.
Oh, she's hinted that, yeah, she has the feelings.
Yeah, that's why she's unaffected.
Or maybe she just has a magic barrier. But no, if she had a magic barrier, then Platinum would be immune too.
Yeah, that's the joke. It's that you know, everyone falls head over heels, and he's like, oh, that's crazy, that's weird, but you know, I think a comment's made that she's unaffected and she gets jealous because he's getting all this attention from all the other females. So
the P word thing is about to come to fruition. If I'm okay, this is a lot more dicey than I remember it being, but whatever. Let's see. I guess should we skip to a part, or should we skip?
Oh no, you keep going. Nothing bad happens. This game was rated T for teen, so nothing bad happens.
Hell no! God knows what you're gonna do. Besides, anything from you probably wouldn't be worth having.
Well, I never. Ha!
And now you have.
I'm rather bored, Ragna. I believe I'll play with you a little to pass the time. Falkenhayn?
The best character.
I am here, madam.
Explain to him as you would to a child.
But of course, milady. I don't wish to appear arrogant or presumptuous, but please allow me to explain. The item that Madame Rachel has placed upon the insect Ragna the Blood Edge are the legendary Spectacles of Eros, and a powerful magical item they are indeed. Their effect will spread quickly through all of Kagutsuchi, and soon, no matter where Ragna may try to hide, the power of the Spectacles of Eros will exert their power over others. Everyone, even those who hated him, will come to love him. That is the dreadful power of the Spectacles of Eros. The Spectacles of Eros were crafted so perfectly in times of yore that the person wearing them will not even feel their presence and will never know that they have become the bearer of such a powerful artifact.
Very nicely said.
You are too kind, madam.
The best character.
What just happened? Did I get hit by a truck or something?
No, you just got them
Why
Gucci shades
whatever
on.
do me?
I feel like I need to. The audio's a little off. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let me up your volume. Up your volume. Yeah. What were you saying?
All right. I was just saying, it's just like, you know, it's like, oh, I feel like I got hit by a truck or something. It's like, yeah, because you got them Gucci glasses on, son.
Ragna, what foolishness.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Huh? Luna, what's up with you? Why are you looking down?
Oh, it seems that her heart is racing.
Your face is bright red. Did you eat something funny?
Shut up, dumbass! I'm not red!
Suit yourself. If you're running a fever or have a stomachache, just stay the hell away from me. I don't want to catch anything you have.
What? How can you be so insensitive, you jackass? Saying mean things like that to Luna. You're so mean, Ragna. You suck!
Oh, hold on a sec. What's with all the crying?
Oh, you made her cry, you cruel man, you.
Me? Hey, Senna, what you waiting for? Do something!
I don't think there's anything I can do.
Why are you acting like this is none of your business?
I guess the spectacles are homo-proof. This is Japan still.
Yeah, I think it's just.
Daisuke didn't become woke yet. Well, Daisuke wasn't part of this, but Daisuke didn't start making people trans and non-binary yet, and gay. Wait, oh shoot, lost connection.
Oh, I am now the host. Now I have the power.
Now you have the power.
Because...
Now I have the power, you guys.
You did that to me!
It's your fault, Ragna. You said mean things.
I didn't even know how I did it, but hey, I hold the power. I hate you, but I love you. I hate you, and I love you.
What? Where the hell did that come from?
Wow. Now I'm embarrassed.
It's like friggin' Helga
How
just going
delightful.
crazy over her
You're
love
working
/
perfectly.
hatred / love for Arnold. And hey,
The
Arnold.
almighty power of the Spectacles of Eros. Ragnar, Luna loves you.
So this is wrong on too many levels, but okay. Like,
Hey, Laura Bailey got paid good money to say that. So.
wait, that's, oh, it's Laura Bailey voicing her? Oh,
That's straight Laura Bailey.
okay.
Dear,
So she's all three of them?
do it all. Why?
I believe so.
Why? Because
Oh,
Ragnar
yeah.
is simply head over heels in love with me, of course. What? Is that true?
No! And in case you missed it the first time, hell no! You twisted, evil, blood-sucking rabbit! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh,
Being
come now,
being
Ragnar.
Rachel, that's all.
No need to be shy. Just admit your feelings.
Yup. She's
Admit
just
that you are
basically
my
doing the
devoted
thing where it's like,
servant.
oh, I like this guy, so I'm just gonna screw with him.
Ragnar the
Because
Blood
that's how a
Edge.
girl shows that
Is
she likes you,
Ragnar
is when she
here?
screws with you.
Ragnar the Blood Edge is here, isn't he?
Okay, it's time for some time for some
What an interesting collection of visitors.
There he is. Ragnar's over there. You son of a bitch. You know how hard it was to find you? Just stay right there, Ragnar the Blood Edge.
Wait a minute, what's going on?
Don't worry, Ragnar. Everything will be all right. Just drink
That-
this filter of unwavering passion. Be sure to drink it all at once.
Oh, of course.
All right.
What do you think you're doing, Lieutenant? You just blasted my special medicine across the room.
I was gonna ask you the same question, Miss Lychee. How dare you make him drink such a shameless potion?
You're still very much a child, Lieutenant. Sometimes love requires that one use a bit of persuasion to make it bloom.
That's illegal.
Love, do I need to draw you a picture? I love Ragnar the Bloodhead.
What did you say?
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
Bang!
It sounded like millions of voices cried out in anguish.
Oh, that's Star Wars
Were
reference.
suddenly silenced.
No, you're probably just hearing things.
It's just bang, no one cares, it's fine.
No matter how much you love someone, you can't just drug them.
Yes, of course. Medicine is completely off limits. Terribly unfair. Here, Ragnar, eat this candy. It'll refresh your, mouth.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my, an impressive strike. It seems the candy has been shattered. A shame.
Oh man, Envato sound designer.
Professor,
For the
it
creatively
seems that I
obsessed,
can't
let's
stop
create.
wanting-
A shame.
Ugh.
Professor, it seems that I can't stop watching you for even a second.
Will somebody please tell me what's going on?
Ragnar, the candy the professor just offered you contained a very, very, very powerful sleeping
Oh my god!
You can't be serious.
You're gonna OD.
Lychee, you fox. Yeah, that's right. I put a sleeping pill in there. Oh, not just any sleeping pill. This shit would knock the Black Beast out. It's, quite strong.
Why didn't we use that at the end of Chrono Phantasma?
What were you gonna do to Mr. Ragnar the Blood Edge after you put him
That
to
reminds me of like a story that came out years ago, how like this one
reason
nurse
not to
committed
tell
murder by like giving this one guy
I
potassium
intended to
pills.
take his-
Oh, no.
And they were just like overloaded with a dosage of potassium, because if you take too much potassium, it just like stops your heart.
My goodness, I can only imagine what his...
Hell's fire.
This is the best part! Cursing by his...
Oh yeah, for like the freaking lewd stuff is censored out by special
Like
attacks.
there. Keep dreaming, kid. I'm gonna make Ragnar mine.
Ragnar is mine! Don't speak of him as if he's merely an object. Just shut the ganky old hag!
Oh,
are calling
I
an
better
old
not have
hag?
just heard what I think I heard.
I've had enough! I'm gonna make one thing clear to all of you. Ragnar the Blood Edge is already my husband!
We love incest. We love incest.
You could have me as your wife. Why?
You stay out of this.
Now I remember. So this is why this is a classic.
What the hell
I remember this was good, but like I forgot this was like it was good.
And it was so classic that it got like another story, I think, in the other games.
In Court of Phantasma, but it wasn't as good.
Yep.
It wasn't as good.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Like, you nail it the first time, and then the second time, it's like, eh.
Okay, fine. What about the seal? There's no way in hell you've got Ragna the Blood Edge's stamp.
Oh, that. Well, I had a friend in the armament division make me one.
What? Doesn't the librarian have more important things to be doing?
Oh no!
It
Even the two robots are.
You're Ragna? Wow! You're so hot!
Located. Intense attraction confirmed.
More incest.
Of love initiated.
Oh, jeez. Whoever wrote the frickin' prose for that. It's like we're going into dojinshi territory.
You shameless
Shameless
hussies!
hussies.
Need I remind you that Ragna the
Who
Blood
else
Edge
would
is
say
my
shameless
husband?
hussies? Oh. Imagine if that happened to, like, friggin' Elfelt's marriage certificate. That person would be dead.
The Spectacles of Eros are more powerful than I could possibly imagine.
Yes. So you do know something about Guilty Gear, okay?
I don't know too much about the story, but I do know the characters. Elfelt's one of my favorites.
I love Elfelt.
It's just crazy. She's, you know, she wants to get married, and she becomes a rock star pop singer, but she still wants to get married. I think she did get married, didn't she?
Explosions in the morning.
No.
And
I mean, she got married in the past. She got married in the past.
City Hall. Of explosions
But
in the morning.
I think she was at least. I mean, it was, but she was also a sleeper agent.
City Hall.
What? No! I won't be able to submit one of my duplicate marriage registrations!
I mean, the funny thing is, Noelle and Elfelt are a lot alike, so this is funny.
You got the librarian to make you a fake seal. That's pretty sad. Impressive, but sad.
Analyzing subject. Dignity. Undetectable. Memory
Oh,
goals.
jeez.
Below detectable parameters.
There's no
Ooh.
way that Ragna could possibly fall for someone like Noelle. She's not even an adult yet. Everyone ganging up on me. It's so unfair. It's just that I fell in love with Ragna the Blood Edge.
Excuse me.
Oh.
What did you just say?
Oh no.
Jin?
My goodness, this is both unexpected and...
Wait, there is some gay. Wait, no, this is just straight.
You seem to be surrounded by a great number of beautiful women. Perhaps you can explain the meaning of all this.
Okay, Under Heaven Instruction original does slap too. Fine, I will admit it does. It does slap.
What madness is this? Is sexual preference little more than a simple bump in the road for the Spectacles of Eros? Although in the ultimate analysis, I rather doubt Jin's feelings toward Ragna requires modification.
Don't you dare touch my brother! Get out of my way!
Yay!
I'll cut you to pieces!
Oh dear.
So there was homosexuality in the end.
Yuki Anasa!
Nice friggin' royalty-free explosion effect.
The Spectacles of Eros. A powerful item indeed. They can work their power on men and women of all ages. Wait. Why then did they not affect me?
Oh.
It's because you already like them.
You frickin' the ultimate tsundere. Alright.
It's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
And this is why Rachel is based. And this is
Rachel is great.
So I guess what is the secret? What is the secret to? What is the secret sauce of Blazeblue's comedy? You can leave the watch together.
Let's see.
At least
especially
at least of that. Like, what was the secret behind that joke? I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty clear what the joke is. Like, no one likes him, and then everyone falls for it. I guess that's the basic gag.
I wouldn't really say a secret. I mean, there's a lot of things in like anime, manga, or even doujinshi where it's just like, you know, it's just poking fun of the harem trope where like everybody likes this one guy for like some specific reason. Like in the Tenchi Muyo series, Tenchi Universe series, all the females like the main character Tenchi for some reason, and it's never really described why. They just like him for some reason.
Yeah.
So now in Blazblue, it's like it's just straight up parodying the harem trope where it's just like, hey, you know, let's throw some glasses on, let's make it happen, let's make this as absurd as possible. That's the idea, is that they're trying to make it as absurd as possible because everybody's shipping all these characters together. So it's like, oh, let's just throw them all in the room and then just go ham at it, see what happens.
and of course the best ship. I mean, yeah, we got P-word, we got incest, we got other gay incest. Okay.
We got everything under the sun because Mori's crazy.
Mori is crazy in his comedy. Daisuke is crazy in his music.
Yep. Yeah, it's like, you know, well, Ishiwatari, he's crazy in the good sense. Mori, I'm like, sometimes he goes a little too far, and I'm like, all right, we understand you like Noelle, Mori, but you gotta simmer down a little bit, man. You gotta simmer down a little bit. You gotta take it back.
Because like Noelle is like, the whole deal is Noelle is like in Guilty Gear. There's a bunch of clones of Soul's wife. In BlazBlue, it's a bunch of clones of Ragna's sister. Like that's the switch. It's his sister.
Yeah, that's the reason why
that was wrong.
That's the reason why.
Yeah.
It's also the reason why Jin hates Noelle, because it reminds him of his sister, because like Ragnar would spend all the time with his sister. That's why Jin was so jealous.
Oh, that was partially why Terumi was able to manipulate him.
Pretty much, because like, you know, it's like the three of them, and he was just super jealous of the sister getting, you know, Ragnar's attention. So that's why in the adulthood, it's a really, really creepy and insane, you know, relationship. I also think Yuki honestly does something to Jin's emotions too.
I think it does.
It's been a while.
I think it does. Yeah. But I think they get more chill. I mean, by the end of Central Fiction, Jin is fighting to stop Ragnar from ending himself. So, but that, yeah.
Yeah, I think the sword just kind of like enhances, or just not exemplify. That's not the right word. It just it just heightens a lot of his his emotional state, I think.
Yeah, and again, it's a great story with a lot of interest. I mean, it's not the only story to have this, but it's got freaking. I mean, BlazBlue Universe has robot gods, so like that's a thing. It's very interesting.
Because why not?
Because why not? They literally live. It's the Matrix. They're inside the Matrix, basically. And we don't even know what outside the Matrix is. Like, all we know is the robot god exists, created the world, and now they're there.
Ragnar just took one of the pills and then he just left the Matrix.
Yeah, I mean, that probably was what happened at the end of, like, he left the Matrix. I still would like.
He just woke up.
I still would like that at the end of Central he leaves the world of BlazBlue and then becomes a DLC character in Strive, because that's where he ends up in the Strive in the Guilty Gear universe. But I know that would be probably a disrespect to Mori already with but it would be fun. Okay, I'm sure he could.
Even just like the history of BlazBlue is interesting in its entirety, because like, you know, Arxis was hitting it big with Guilty Gear, but then they sold Guilty Gear and they made a bunch of RTS RPG stuff. So that's why they made BlazBlue, because like, well, we need something. And then once they got Guilty Gear back from Sega, I believe, and that's why Exard was such a huge thing. They're like, okay, well, let's finish BlazBlue so we can just focus on Guilty Gear from now on. But I would seriously love a new BlazBlue game in the Guilty Gear Exard / Strive / Grand Blue Fantasy, 3D 2D art style. That would be sick.
Oh my god, 3D Rachel would be amazing. I would love that. 3D all of them, but yeah, I just want to see these guys back. But we
probably never will.
The best thing we can maybe get is Ragnar being added as a DLC character to Strive. We can only hope, but it's not the main thing I need. But yeah, I wouldn't main Ragnar Blazblue, but yeah, I would play Ragnar a lot in Guilty Gear if he was added. I like to just rep it. But nope, instead of Ragnar, we're getting Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners, which is an anime I have indeed watched, so I can talk about it. So
Cyberpunk Edgerunners was so good.
So you watched that?
Oh yeah.
It was good. It was really good. All right.
I went into it with little expectations, but then I watched all 10 episodes, and I'm like, you know what? Edgerunners is pretty good.
A friend got me into it. I'd never played Cyberpunk. For the analysis, if Lucy does indeed get, she's likely gonna get her own theme song. It's probably not just gonna be a remix of
if you get around to playing Cyberpunk 2077, you're gonna go nuts with a lot of the philosophy stuff that's interjected into that game when it comes to just like because it takes what they did in the Matrix, what they did in Ghost in the Shell, what they did in Blade Runner, just a lot of that stuff.
I mean, it's got Keanu Reeves in it. Of course, it's philosophical. No, it's got Keanu. That's not the reason, but like they got Matrix guy in it, so they got Matrix guy in it. When it goes on sale, I'd probably get it. Even though I could probably
it's on sale all the time, but you definitely got to get like the bundle that has Phantom Liberty because I heard that's pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of, I'm actually holding a foam replica of Johnny Silverhand's Malorian pistol. I got it at my last convention, so it's just funny that we're talking about Cyberpunk right now.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I did promise. I now promised a Genshin stream. So we will.
Genshin Impact.
The game that's Genshin Impact. Yep.
What's a Genshin Impact? I never heard of that.
Yeah. Alrighty, but this was two of amazing interviews today. I hope this was a good balance of your stuff with BlazBlue. Would you say so, or did I reap too much? Did I milk too much BlazBlue out of you?
No, absolutely not. Because because BlazBlue is it's always been a huge part of my life, and it's what got me started. So always like to remember where my roots are. So it was nice. Going on this little walk down memory lane with you.
Yeah, and we didn't talk too much about the series about like because you didn't want because I understand because as a voice actor it's not as good to be associated with like fan content. Like you want to put on your resume, you want to put original content. So yeah, obviously I'm sure you're more proud of your original content. I mean, say like I've made fan content too.
I mean, I'll always be proud of what I did in the past. I had a really good run with Dr. Haas and then P4 Soul Shillings and P5 Confidants. I had a good run, and I'm not ashamed of that. But you reach that point where it's like you did what you did, and I look back very fondly on it. But it's it's that point where it's like I've evolved and I'm still evolving, and we're doing a lot newer, crazier, and promising stuff. So, but it's always good to just remember where you came from.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has been great. This has been David Lee's Philosophy Video Game Philosophy. Peace.
And this has been Daggertail100 coming at you with that hip, crazy stuff.